Hi and welcome to another AccessOS technical update. My name is Madeleine Jönsson and I'm with the AccessOS product management team at Axis Communications. In this video, we will explore what happens to a product throughout its lifecycle from an AccessOS perspective. First, we need to think about why lifecycle matters. Just like humans, every product has a lifecycle. It's born, grows, and eventually reaches its end of life. And to ensure that your product remains healthy and thrive throughout its journey, including its eventual retirement. As your product matures, it requires regular checkups to stay in top shape. This includes security patches that act as vaccinations, protecting it from future vulnerabilities. Bug fixes are like healing remedies, ensuring smooth and healthy operation. New features grow health and adaptation, keeping it efficient and relevant in an ever-changing environment. By investing time and effort into your product maintenance, you help extend its lifespan and keep it running at its best. In this video, I will use Q1798LE as an example. While not all products have the same lifecycle or receive as many updates as Q1798LE, this overview will give you a general understanding on what to expect during a typical product lifecycle. Let's start. In 2019, Q1798LE was born. All new products are launched on the active track, which means that they get immediate access to features and updates as soon as they are released. In 2020, the Q1798LE got its first LTS track and at the same time a new active track. Active Track 9 was transitioned into an LTS and Active Track 10 was created. As you can see, an LTS is supported for 5 years. LTS suits customers that have third-party software dependency or extensive internal verification process when accepting new software updates. Meanwhile, the active track is suitable for customers who want to access the newest features and improvements, including cybersecurity. Year 2021, the tracks are the same as in 2020. In 2022, Active Track 10 transitioned into an LTS and Active Track 11 was introduced. This means the product now have 2 LTS tracks with different end of support dates, but still only one active track where we continuously improve cybersecurity and add new features. At this time, if you would be currently using LTS 2020, note that it will only be supported for 3 more years. We recommend upgrading to the latest LTS track as soon as possible. By keeping your product up to date, you will not only benefit from all the latest enhancement, but you'll also ensure longer support time and a secure experience, as you'll have more applicable cybersecurity updates thanks to the newer codebase. The longer you wait to upgrade to a newer track, the greater the workload. These principles apply not only to the current tracks, but also to any new tracks released in the future. Year 2023, the tracks are the same as in 2022. In July 2024, Q1798LE was discontinued 3 years after it's been launched. This means that stock replacement will be phased out, and Axis will continue to provide hardware and RMA services until July 2030. In 2024, Active Track 11 transitioned into an LTS and Active Track 12 was created. This means that the product now has 3 LTS tracks with different end of support dates, but still only one active track where continuously improve cybersecurity and add new features. Normally, when a product is discontinued, it does not get a new active track, but this product lifecycle is an exception. At this time, the LTS 2020 will only receive support for 1 more year and LTS 2022 will be supported for 3 years. So again, to take advantage of the product enhancements and latest cybersecurity features, we recommend that you upgrade to the latest LTS. In year 2025, all tracks are the same as 2024. In December 2025, LTS 2020 will be discontinued and will not be supported in 2026 and beyond. Later, in 2026, Active Track 12 will be transitioned into an LTS, and Active Track 13 will be created. However, since LTS 2026 will be supported until 2031, and Q1798LE will only have hardware support until 2030, it will not get any new Active Track. Now the product has free LTS track with different support dates, and no Active Track. It will not get any new features, only fixes and security patches. Year 2027, the tracks are the same. In December 27, LTS 2022 will be discontinued and will not be supported in 2028 and beyond. Now the Q1798LE has 2 LTS tracks. In year 2029, all stays the same. Both LTS tracks are supported. In December 2029, LTS 2024 will be retired and will not be supported in 2030 and beyond. The product will only have 1 supported track. And in July, Q1798LE will reach the end of hardware support. Even though the product will continue to receive software support for more than 1.5 years, it's high time to start thinking about replacing the product. The recommended replacement product can be found on the product support page on Axis.com, and in this case, it's the Axis Q1808LE. You may also want to consider which different tracks the replacement product supports, and whether the product is compatible with your applications and software. The year 2031 is the last year of software support for Q1798LE. In 2032, more than 12 years after the product was released, Axis will no longer provide fixes or cybersecurity patches for Q1798LE. Once the product has reached end of support, Axis state that only self-help support is offered and making sure the documentation on the support page for the product is available. And that was all for me this time. I really hope you found this informative, and thank you for attending.